Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Misha, and if you have read the title, then you know why we're here today, because we cannot adult today. No, I'm just kidding. We are here today because I wanted to do a makeup look with all of the products that I feel like I use pretty regularly that I never hear people talk about. Either they were once really popular and people don't talk about them anymore, or they're just not talked about on the internet. So I want to do a video using my favorite products that I feel people don't really talk about and create a makeup look for you guys. This is how the makeup look turned out. So if you want to see how I got this look and the products that I used, let's get into the video. Okay, so let's move you in a tiny bit closer and let's get started here. First, let me get my hair out of the way. I'm gonna use these Amazon clips. These are the ones that I had originally tried, and they do still get caught in my hair. I'm just like super careful with them now. This one I'm just more careful with them now so they don't bother me as much. Okay, so the first product that I want to talk about is this e.l.f. Matte Putty product. So I've never really heard, it's Poreless Putty Primer, but this one's the matte one. I've never really heard anybody talk about this online, which is crazy because I love the way that it mattifies my skin underneath. So I just dab it on. Like, you can even see, hold on, let me put it on. You're gonna see like even the difference before I even get the makeup on, and it really does. I'm putting my teeth on under my eyes because it does fill in my under eyes because I've got some potholes right there. Close my lid because I do want to prime my eyes a bit. Like, it already, there's a difference. And this helps my makeup last forever. So my holy grail and go-to is usually the Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation, and I mix it with the Kat Von D Tattoo, the Locket, this one. But my current favorite, my current go-to right now has to be the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. So I used to love this back in the day, and then I lost mine. Not even gonna lie to you, I just lost it. I don't know what I did with it. Actually, I didn't lose it. I found it in that Sonia Kasha bag when I was doing that other video. And this, honestly, is the consistency that I get when I mix the Kat Von D and the Maybelline together. And it just lasts all day. I love it. It is so pretty on the skin. I really like a matte look. I know dewy is in right now, but dewy just does not work for me because I have oily skin, and dewy just makes my skin look crazy. Let's start patting this all in. What is your current favorite right now for foundation? I did really like the Beauty Blender foundation, but it was like 40 bucks a bottle. And look her, I mean, as long as I have other foundations to rotate, because 40 bucks is 40 bucks. That is just a lot. Oh, I got my bangs right there. Hold on, let me just... I look like a ghost right now. So right now, this looks crazy because I don't have my bronzer or anything else on. So right now, it just looks super white. But I promise you, once I get everything else on, it won't look as crazy. Just like all up in my hair. Okay, now that we have that in. So I want to talk, I do cream contour. And right now my current favorites for concealer are Revolution. I think it's called Makeup Revolution, right? Yeah, Revolution. conceal, and define. So I love these. So how I like to use, I use all three. So I have a darker shade for cream contour, and then a lighter shade for contour, and then this one. So how I do it is I use the Maybelline Age Rewind for like the center right here and down the bridge of my nose. A little bit right there. And then I use this one. This is like a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape, only not as, it's just not as crazy thick, or you have to be oh so careful that you don't get it anywhere else because that sucker just does not move. And then I go in with this one. I know I look crazy as heck right now. So I just put like a light line. A little goes a long way with this guy. So you're going to just do a little bit on the top. Oh, right there. Right there. And then a couple of dots down the side. So we're gonna do that. And I never really, like, you know how you see yourself doing your makeup? I should have laid these brushes out. You see yourself doing your makeup all the time, but you're like in the mirror. So like, it looks crazy, but it doesn't look as crazy as like right now. I look crazy. So let's start blending this out. So how I do this is I have a Morphe M173, and I like brush this out a little bit first. I just go down a little. Like that. Then we're gonna just do the nose. Okay, so now that I have that, we are going to start beauty blending the rest. I'm sorry, I make crazy faces. I really haven't learned yet how not to make crazy faces while blending. Even when I catch myself doing my makeup in the mirror, I'm like, okay, that is a psycho face that you are making. And blend around my mouth a little bit better. And down on my nose. Get this all well blended out. Okay. And so now I go into blending this with the Beauty Blender. I always do the brush first, just to kind of give me a shape, but I finish it off with the Beauty Blender because if not, it's just too harsh. I know that sounds like a lot of steps, but that's just what I like. And I take the excess and I kind of carve out my chin a little bit, just so I don't have any double chins in photos, and give it that nice little look. Make sure these highlights match. Ow, hit my arm. So this is not my normal makeup area. I need this mirror closer. It's just way too far. This is just super dark right now. Let's just get this in. Let's just blend this all out. Boom. I do think it's still a little too dark. Just slight blend in there. Come up in here. There we go. Just kind of. Okay. So now, ooh, okay. I'm gonna powder. Now, so for powder, I love, like, I mean love Pretty Vulgar setting powder. I don't really ever hear people talking about Pretty Vulgar. I don't know why, but this setting powder, I have been using it for I don't even know how long, like months upon months, and I still have like half of it. It's just so good. I just love it so much. I've used a couple of, I did not like that, what is it, Laura Mercier, I think is the blending powder that everybody swears by, and I tried it it just was not for me. Like, when I tell you that it was so chalky on my skin, it didn't, like, my makeup just did not set right. It would crease and move with that. I don't know. It was just weird. It wasn't for me. I didn't like it. I got this one in a BoxyCharm, I think. I actually don't know where I got this one. I think I might have got it in a BoxyCharm or as a gift, and I love it. When I do want to bake, which I'm not going to do today because I'm just not feeling it. When I do want to bake, oh, it bakes beautifully. It's so nice on my skin. I absolutely love it. So if you ever have a chance to try this, I would say that this one is $147 About It, Matte About It, translucent setting powder. Love it. It makes me look airbrush every time. I love this guy. Okay. So, let's go into eyeshadows. So this eyeshadow palette, what is this one called? It's Revolution, Makeup Revolution London. So it's the same ones as these concealer. It's the same brand. And this one is called Flawless, Forever Flawless. Now I accidentally, like, hold on. Let's take a second to really look at this packaging. This thing is gorgeous. I accidentally grabbed this one day when I was at Ulta. I was like looking for something else, and this packaging just said, Misha, you have to be in my, like, you have to have me. I'm gonna just jump into your cart. And so it jumped in my cart, and it is just so, look at that, just gorgeous, right? And the colors inside are just as pretty. I am like obsessed with keeping like the little plastic things inside of my makeup so that way they stay like newer and fresher forever. I don't actually know if it does keep newer and fresher forever. I just feel like that. But here's the color story, and this is just my, like, this is just me. Like, I love this color story. I think it's so pretty. It's also really beautiful on the eyes. What you see in the pan is what you get on the eyes, and you know that I am a complainer if that doesn't happen. So today, I actually don't know what look I really want to go for. I'm just going to use this palette because I didn't feel like dragging all my other palettes out of here. So, and they don't really have, let me see. We're going to grab Harmony. So I'm going to grab this color right here, and we're going to just put it in the crease. So simple and beautiful. And then I'm gonna grab Content and go over it, which is this more brown color. And I'm gonna go all over the eye with that color because I think I'm just gonna be a matte today. We're gonna do a matte look today. I have another video that I'm filming for you guys. It's gonna actually take like a couple weeks that I wanted to film right after this one. So that's kind of why I decided to do more of a get ready with me and talking about products that I use that I don't really hear people ever talk about. And I'm not really sure why. Wow, it looks like so peachy on camera, but like in person it's way more brown. I don't know. I mean, I love it, I don't care, but we're just gonna keep blending this really quickly. And I'm just doing this all with the same brush. And oh, this is my Morphe 535. I love this brush. I love this brush. I bought like that Jeffree Star package, whatever, and I still have the brushes unused in like the original packaging because I just like, I had bought more, like, not a set, but just like Morphe brushes in general that I really liked, and I just haven't had a chance to use those other ones yet because I kind of I don't wear makeup on an everyday base. The job that I have, I don't really wear makeup to work because that would screw up my pores. But so by the time I want to use my brushes again, I've already washed them and they are good to go. I really like this. I just want to darken up that corner. So we're going to take Flow, which is this color right here. No. Let's take Tranquility. So we're going to take Tranquility, which is this color on the far end, and we're just going to darken up that outer corner. Just lightly. Just lightly. Like that. Do the same thing to the other side. Drag that into the crease just slightly. Let's see here. It's crazy how light it looks on camera right now. Like, that looks light compared to like how dark it looks in person. Maybe it's just the lighting of my camera. I don't know. I want to take a clean brush and just soften out this top because that is looking kind of crazy. Just get that just all nice and blended. Do we want to do a shimmer moment on the lids? Like, are we feeling a shimmer moment? I mean, I really just kind of like this matte brown moment that I have going on my lids right now. It's just like a normal and everyday, simple. Sorry, I am one of those people that I will blend to filth if I have the chance to. I will just keep blending until I can't blend anymore. That's just what I like. That is where I'm at. I kind of really like this right now. What are we thinking? Is it a little too bright? It looks so bright on camera. It is tripping me out. Actually, you know what? We're going to put a little bit of shimmer on the lid. Should we take Dream or Light? Ooh. We're going to take Blessings. We're going to take Blessings right here. I have a flat brush. We're just going to... I've never tried this Dream one before. Let's see how it works. Ooh, okay. It's like that same kind of brown tone that I already have on the lid, which is like a shimmery. I love it. Can you see it? Like, I don't even know. We will see later. Let's just get this on. I should have wet my brush a little bit. Now, mind you, I am no makeup artist or anything. I am just like your everyday makeup user that is obsessed with certain things. I just like what I like. No training. I'm just telling you what works for me. The average Joe. I actually have an uncle named Joe. It's funny. To me, at least. Okay, so I kind of love it. I just wish this color was like a little bit more. There we go. Just like blended. Okay, I love it. I'm here for it personally. I don't know if you can tell on camera how cute it is. I am going to pop a little color in that inner corner. I'm going to take the shade Light, and we're going to use it in this inner corner to just like brighten that up just slightly. Just to give it a little bit of a moment, because I have really tiny eyes, just to give my eyes a little bit of a pop. Okay. So I am so in love with this. They blend so easily. I really like them. I feel like the colors are very true to form. What you see in the palette is what you're going to get. And I really like that. So moving on. Let's make all of this. Okay. So next. Whoa, that is not where they go. So the next product I'm going to be talking about is my contour. I always do my lashes last, but I contour after my eyeshadow. Don't know why, it's just the way I do it. So the next product I'm going to be talking about is my contour powder. And my contour powder is not something that people are not aware of. This was a huge product. Everybody had it. What I don't see people talk about is this one. So I was just hanging out in Ulta. I was hanging out at Ulta one day in December, November. I don't know, I go there way too often. And I saw that they had the Kat Von D Shade and Lights in like just duos, just like two. So instead of paying like $50 for this whole big thing, I think this one was like 20 bucks. And I know ultimately $50 for 3 is better than 20 for 1. Well, they're two powders. They're two powders. They're the highlight and the contour. I, however, broke my highlight, so I just have the contour. But I mean, obviously, y'all already know, great product. Kat Von D's products are usually amazing. I absolutely love this. I have mine in Sombre. I don't know. This is the one mine is in. I love how gray tone this is because I have warm undertones in my skin, and if I put anything like a contour powder with a warm undertone, I will straight up just turn into like a yellow color, and I absolutely hate that. So let's just a little bit goes a long way. Like the tiniest bit goes a long way. And it just, my crazy hair, we're just gonna pretend like my hair isn't crazy. Okay, so now that we are done with my contouring powder, we'll put that brush away. Let's get into this. So you all know already that I love this lashed up glue or whatever, eyeliner glue by Amazon. This is the Amazon brand one, and I love it for putting lashes on. However, I don't like to do my wing with this because it is glue. Ugh. Look at me going into products before I even curl my lashes or put on, what the heck is that on my nose? Just blur that out real quick. Okay, rewind. Let us go back to the lashes. So I had tried that Sky High Mascara. I didn't like it. What I didn't tell you guys on that video because I didn't know until the next day, it actually made my eyes like break out into a rash, like all around my lashes. It just broke out into like little bumps. So I'm never putting that stuff near my eyes again. However, I have tried and trues, okay? I have my personal favorite mascaras, and these ones are not a big surprise. Everybody knows about them. But I love to use the Covergirl Lash Amplifying Primer before I even put my mascara on, because I just feel like it really does help. Like it really helps my microscopic, non-existent lashes have some kind of length to them, because I'm telling you, look at, like, this is with the stuff on, this is without. They are not there. Like, I have the tiniest lashes ever, like just teeny tiny lashes. So let me get this on there. Okay, so I usually just use a little bit of this. A little bit goes a long way, once again. That way. Ooh, I made a mess. She's gonna kill me. Okay. And then my favorite mascara in the world is the Better Than Sex Too Faced Mascara. I think this is the only Too Faced product that I still use. I used to be so into Too Faced, and then it just, I don't know, just fizzled out. Like, I don't know, they just didn't have anything that interested me. And then the things that they did have that interested me were just not, like, for me. I don't know. Hard to explain. But I just love these. These are This mascara is the only one that makes my lashes look like they exist. So let's just get this on. One side always comes out nice, and the other side always comes out clumpy. No matter which mascara I use, this always happens. Like, I don't know why. It's just this eyes, lashes just always want to clump together. Like, I couldn't tell you why. But I do have a product to separate them. Hold on, I just did not get these front lashes very good. There we go. So, I have lashes now. What? I know. So, I take this. It's a little dirty. Let's not look too close at it. But I just run this through my lashes when my lashes start to clump together. And I just break these lashes apart like so. I got this one off of Amazon, but J-Cat Beauty was the first one that I saw with one like this. I just found it on Amazon and I bought it. So I don't think it's a J-Cat Beauty one though, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I like to do my wing liner first, and then I do the glue liner. And the wing liner that I'm super into right now is this Maybelline Hype Easy Brush Tip Liner. Yeah, Hyper Easy, sorry. Brush Tip Liner. So I actually really like this formula. This formula is amazing. It stays on all day. It doesn't smudge. It is so good. My only gripe with this is just this like brush tip, if you can see it. Like, look at how all the little hairs are going crazy. I don't really know how to put them all back together. They do kind of annoy me, so we're just gonna do our wing. Okay, so we're gonna do our wing with this one, and then our glue on with this. So the lashes today, I'm going to be using the Ardell Faux Mink Wispy Lashes. I love these. They look the most natural. Obviously, these babies are used. They are loved. I love these ones because they look the most natural on me. And I know you're thinking false lashes, who wants to look natural? But I kind of want them to look like they may be. Oh my gosh, I forgot my brows. I sure as heck did. Okay, so let's fix these bad boys real quick. I am just not a real brow fanatic. My favorite product is this e.l.f. Instabrow Pencil because I honestly don't, I don't know. This is just the one that I like. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. It's easy, it's simple. It's not too crazy hard, or it doesn't do crazy things. Let's just fill these suckers in real quick. This is pretty much all I do. I'm not, like I said, I'm just not a big brow person. I don't spend too much time on my brows. I don't give them too much thought. I probably should give them more thought. But all the products out there that I've ever seen are just so, I don't know. I like my thin little brows. I hate big fluffy brows. There's a trend right now. I don't know if it's because I'm a 90s kid. I'm still about that thin brow life, okay? I like the way it looks on me. I did the whole thick brow thing for men. Honey, it did not look good on me, okay? Not gonna lie to you. So let's take this piece off the thing. Okay. I'm pull my hair back. I don't know why I put that forward. I have my I Can't Adult Teeth sweater on today because I just didn't feel like adulting today. Okay, so I put the glue and then I just put the lashes. It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. And I love the formula of this. Even though it's a glue, it like matches so well with that Maybelline one that they look like they're the same product. And putting lashes on are literally that easy. Like, boom, they're done. Boom. That's why I like this product so much. There's not a wait time or anything. You can just draw your liner on. Draw your liner on, pop your lashes on, and you are ready to go. I always hold my breath when I do my liner, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There we go, push, push, push. Boom. Done. Okay. Oh, also, I love this Kiss one to put on lashes because, I mean, it just is like that easy. What I like to do sometimes, which I'm going to do right now if I find my liner again, is I like to put a little bit of black liner on the bottom just to give my eyes, I take my brush like this to pull my lid down, because I don't want to crease anything that I just worked so hard on. Just a little bit on that lower lash line to give my eyes a little bit more of a pop, make them seem like, I don't know, they're actually there. So, like that. Okay, next we are going to move on to the lips. Okay, so last but not least, we are going to move on to the lips. So for my lips, I have two products here because I love them both. So first we're going to talk about the lip liner. So I have done a whole video on the Dominique Cosmetics Demi Matte launch that she did. And I talked about her wonderful lip lining pencils. Love, 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 love. These are so good. They are a little steep, I'm not going to lie to you. But they don't have to be sharpened. They're easy and ready to go. They just glide on so smooth. Sorry, I'm contouring my lip a little bit. I always do this to give my lip a more succulent look to it. Just draw that out. I swear I could draw a lip liner in my sleep. So, love these. I don't feel like people talk about them enough. They are amazing, amazing, amazing. Love them. Just, I'm about it. Love them. I even keep them in their beautiful little packaging box in my room. So now I am stuck between a hard place and a rock because I have a few favorites that I absolutely love that I go between. And one of One of them right now is obviously Beeper by Colourpop. I've spoken about this a few times. I'm super, super in love with this. But the other one is Stone by Dose of Colors. I also love. I don't know which color would go better right now. That's the problem. This one's more of a purple. This one's more of a brown. Are we doing like a purple? I'm going to go with Stone because I've been wearing Beeper in my last few ones. I also really like Reina Rebel. I don't know how to say that. But they have a color La Jefe that I also love to wear. I just could not find it because it's in one of my purses. The smell of these is like vanilla. It is so good. I should have exfoliated my lips before I did this. Ooh, that's kind of a little too pink maybe. Does that feel a little too pink? Nah, we love it. Okay, so let me fix my hair a little bit and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is the final look. So this is kind of like the things that I absolutely love that I just felt like nobody talked about. This palette right here, it's just so incredible. It's not crazy pigmented like a Kat Von D palette would be, or even like a Melt Cosmetics. That is crazy pigmented. Or if you put like a little bit on your eye, you gotta blend those suckers. This is more of like a build-up one where you build it up to the color you want. But sometimes I actually like that better, just because it gives me a little bit more room to play with. But I love this one. I love the way this look came out. It's just not too showboaty, not too in your face. Love this. I dreamed about owning a Kat Von D Shade and Light for years. They were just really expensive and I couldn't justify the price. Plus, I only wanted that gray tone, this gray tone one, because I felt like that would be the best one that would work with my skin. And when I saw these duos, I felt like incredible. And then once you have this packaging, you can literally, there's little holes right here where you can like stick a little a paper clip and you can pop them out. So you can just buy refills on Sephora. I actually don't know if you can buy refills on Ulta. But yeah, you can just buy refills, refill it, have it forever. Love it. Morphe brushes, not really a review on them. Some of them are great, some of them are hits and misses. All the ones that I got I really like. I mean, that's just me. And then this one. I think this one is the least talked about one that in this video. Well, this one and this e.l.f. Putty. This e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. God, say that 7 times fast. I actually never have heard anybody talk about this one, which is crazy because it is so good. Like, I always look air finish after I use this one. And these two together, I can switch out the foundations, but as long as these two are together, I look great. Pretty vulgar. So I never really hear too much about this brand. I only know about them because of BoxyCharm, and I kept getting stuff from them. But this is standout. If you have tried the Laura Mercier and it doesn't work for you, try this. I do, however, want to try I bought it. I just haven't gotten around to opening it yet. The Kat Von D setting powder, because I heard that it's very similar to this one. Both of them are about in the same wheelhouse as far as pricing. And then I also got the Morphe one. I don't know. I'm going to try that one at a later date and see how I feel about it. But I love this guy, okay? Better than Sex. It's not an untalked about product. People just don't talk about it as much anymore. I love it though. Personally, like I said, I have invisible lashes. That gives me lashes. I never, however, tried the Lash Paradise. I just haven't tried it. So I never had a reason to. I always kind of just end up with more better than Sex before I run out of the other ones, so I never really buy different ones. I do, however, have other mascaras to try. I liked the Butter London one as well, but that one's my go-to. That one's my favorite. So yeah, these are just a few products that I feel like nobody really talks about. They're things that I use on a pretty regular basis, that are my tried and trues, that are like, I love them. I just kind of want to sit here with you guys and kind of put on a face of makeup. I'm going to be filming another video, so I definitely want to get my makeup done because I have a video that I'm going to be working on probably for a couple weeks for you guys. So, because it takes me a while to do things. Like I said, I work full time. I also go to school, so I'm just kind of always busy. But I wanted to take a second just to be here with you guys, to be present with you guys, and to say some positive things to you guys, to tell you guys that, you know, sometimes, especially right now, the best thing that you can do is put on a full face of your favorites, regardless if they're expensive or not, and feel good. So, this is my video of sharing my favorite products with you that I feel like aren't talked about as much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you hit that like button so I know that you like this kind of content, and I will see you guys later. Bye.